3 minutes to tell you about women who have inspired me, so hold on to your hats. The first is Camilla Batman-Gelage, who sadly died this year. Founder of Kids Company, she fought for the lost, the left behind. She took kids with nothing and gave them a future, self-respect, hope, self-worth, transformed lives again and again and again, and was not scared to call it love. She was vilified for it because she did it in a way which offended the tabloids, even though it worked, keeping youngsters out of the court system, the health systems, the welfare systems. She was vindicated, which the tabloids had less to say about, but sadly too late to save the charity she'd founded. But she carried on caring for those young people anyway. She believed in herself, but rather than using that self-belief to diminish the worth of others, she used it to raise others up. She refused to be defined by other people, knew her worth, and used that and her generosity of spirit to right wrongs in a country which was not originally hers. In a world where you have to be white and slim and quiet, and it's best if you're male, she remained proudly, defiantly Iranian and big and loud in character, costume and voice, and definitely female. Through all that she saw and experienced, she remained joyful, lifeful, hopeful. Then there are inspiring women closer to home. My eldest daughter, who rebuilt her life after being widowed and then again during lockdown, starting a business based around her passionate desire to make the world a better, more informed place. My youngest daughter, who despite chronic pain and daily illness manages to support those around her in prayer and in practical help, in her church bookshop, cakes she bakes for people even though she is herself unable to eat, in the hope and encouragement that she gives to all. If we're talking professionally, there's Jenny Moss, who was head of Westhaven Special School in North Somerset. She knew who she was and she knew what she wanted for her pupils. She refused to accept any kind of education provision which did not equip them properly for their lives after school. They all got qualifications and life experiences that enabled them to flourish. I became a governor there just because I was determined to learn all that I could from the indomitable Jenny, who refused to settle for the status quo in special educational needs. In matters of faith, there's Margaret, no longer with us, who very early in my faith, when in Weston-super-Mare, took me prayerfully under her wing, offering wisdom and companionship, proving that serving is something that everyone can do, even in the frailty of old age and ill health. But if I'm honest today, the women at the moment who inspire me the most are those all around me. The amazing executive leadership team at LAT, Tamara, Leanne, Laura, Nikki, 4 women all at the top of their game who strive to continue to grow, to learn, to develop, and who are all passionate about encouraging others to do the same, raising people up in all areas of the organisation, ensuring that everyone has the opportunity to be the very best they can be. LAT uses the text from Genesis, "You are the God who sees me," spoken by Hagar, a woman and a slave. She lived in adversity, but became the mother of a nation. She accepted God's promise and did what she needed to do to survive and to keep her son safe. She knew who she was. It didn't matter what others thought of her. I think many of the women I've just spoken about have a lot in common with Hagar. Women inspire me with their everyday bravery and ability to grasp life, to be whom God intended them to be, their ability to sit, like Hagar, with the cards they've been dealt and make something out of them. You only need to scratch the surface of the women all around you, in the shops, churches, workplaces, your friends, neighbours, colleagues and relations, to find women who are an inspiration, who defy odds, who raise others up, who use who they are to help those around them. Women, on the whole, are an inspirational lot.